Hey guys, I'm Troy Help with the Isaiah House. Very grateful, born-again child of Christ who's in long-term recovery. Local boy here in Louisville, Kentucky, off Dixie Highway. Grew up in a great childhood, man. Had to do chores, was held accountable, had to follow the rules, but very supported in everything that I've done.
He was a real good kid, and it really helped us a whole lot, I think, that we kept him in athletics. Football, basketball, baseball year-round, and so he was always doing something. And just see him progress and progress, and you tell him something, and it would go in his brain, and he'd keep it there. He didn't try to boss people, he just tried to show them. That is
really where my work ethic, my drive, my persistence, dedication started. And it wasn't until I got to high school that it really kind of took over.
It's more than you could ask for. I mean, 3 state championships that he was on. It was just incredible the way it worked out. And you know, that senior year, he got to be the MVP of the state tournament. It's just hard to believe that that could happen, but we were blessed.
Right after we won our 3rd consecutive state championship, and I won the MVP, and the news jumps in front of me, and they're like, you know, how does it feel? And the first words out of my mouth were, this is what I've done. I think that's a clear indication of why I struggled with substance use disorder, addiction, whatever you want to call it, because I thought the world revolved around me. Boy, was I wrong. I had the opportunity to fulfill one of my dreams, and that's go to the University of Louisville on a baseball scholarship. I had put in the work, the hours, the sweat, the weight room, the batting practice, and to have that dream come true of receiving a baseball scholarship to University of Louisville, hometown, was everything that I had imagined. And it wasn't until after my career ended is when I started struggling, when those lights turned out, so to speak, like the spotlight is no longer on me or the team. Now I'm no longer the baseball player. Why am I here? What is my purpose? And that's when I started covering up, hiding things that I struggled with, whether it would be smoking marijuana, taking pain pills. I was trying on all these different masks, but none of them really fit.
He was always happy, but it was, you could just tell there was something missing, whatever it was. It wasn't for sure.
My skeleton slowly started to come out of the closet when it come to work, when it come to my family, when it come to my kids.
One thing that I remember really vividly, my brother was getting in the sock drawer, and he had pulled out a pair of socks, and pills had fell out of it. I was always kind of like a parent to them too, and I was kind of like, just didn't want them to see anything. I kind of wanted to hide it from them a whole lot.
I was broken. What I once used to fill my heart, my soul, all the glory, all the attention, the news, the media, schedules, media guide, all that was gone. And I was just left with me. I wanted to get rid of every feeling that I had because I didn't want to feel anymore.
There was one time upstairs, he had a couple of friends, and they said, he wasn't doing right. We had him in the house, and
I was in a bad way, sick. I just wanted to get rid of the feeling. My thoughts were twisted, and so I was going to leave and go to the pawn shop. I don't know if I would have ever made it back, but he stepped in front of me, and he wouldn't let me leave the house. And to think that I got upset and even put my forehead to him as in implying move or I'm gonna make you move. And he stood his ground. Because he loves me. Just like Jesus loves us. He sacrificed himself on the cross. My dad was gonna sacrifice himself for his son.
And I just said, why me, Lord? And then we finally got the right help.
It was shortly after that is when I called the Isaiah House. From the moment I walked in, I was welcome. I didn't have to be anybody different. And I found that bond with a couple guys in the program. And boy, we clicked up. We had each other's back. We could talk about things. When one of us was down, the other one lifted each other up. It changed everything inside of me.
He was back being Troy. and not being something else, maybe pills or whatever. You know, the good Lord got him back on the track where he needed to be.
I mean, I've definitely had a lot of growth, like with my relationship with my dad. Me and him weren't very close when I was younger, but I'm just really like happy that we've like gotten way closer over this time.
I love her unconditionally, and I'm going to be there for her. Whether it be a game, practice, prom, I'm going to be there.
Like just hearing him in the stands, it's just amazing, just knowing that he's there.
I can tell you what I found, and that's a relationship with Christ, which in turn led to my purpose in life, and that's to help people. I have found that having faith and no longer being afraid of what people think and to be willing to recover out loud has impacted not only me, but everyone around me. My life has changed. Now those skills that I learned and that God blessed me with, I'm gonna use them to glorify His name, right? So I'm gonna use being a teammate, a team player, a leader, an organizer to spread the message of hope, healing, and opportunity. I mean, what better game of life is that to win, right? So I was doing it on the field, and now I'm doing it in real life and in the community, and man, what a gift.
It's like hitting a home run, you know. It really is. It's like Troy hitting a home run, and you're so proud of him. People call you up, people run to you and say, hey, Troy, help me out, or I hear Troy, you know, we'll get you there, and it says, you know, it makes you feel 10 feet tall, and I'm a short guy. So it makes me feel that big.